So Regulation M2 is here, which is basically Regulation MA, but Season 2. And I figured for the start of the season, we try something a little new outside of my comfort zone. We're going to be trying a Trick Room team featuring Mega Crabominable. Team was built by Jalen44. That's their Twitter handle. They are the 2022 Taipei Regional Champion. So this is a really prominent player. I figured with the new season, I would try some teams out that I have not been able to get around to. And this is one of them. He built this team and posted it back in April, and I'm just getting to it now. But the team is really fun. It might be a little outdated because the meta's changed so much, but it still can hold its own as you see in the video. If you want to skip ahead to the battles, there'll be timestamp below. Otherwise, we're going to go over the rental and the team to explain a little bit of how I think it's supposed to work, and then we'll get right into the matches after that. If you like this kind of videos, don't forget to hit like for your boy, subscribe if you're new, like the video if you're on mobile, become a member, and let's go ahead and talk about the team. So we will start with the star of the show, which is the Crabominable. Max HP, max attack, nothing super special about the spread. You want a negative speed nature, so you're going to go with Brave to boost the attack and lower the speed. Ice Hammer is its strongest ice type punching move because you get the Iron Fist ability when you Mega Evolve. Drain Punch and Mach Punch are the other options you would use. Obviously, you can use moves like Close Combat, Ice Punch, and stuff like that, but like Close Combat has its drawbacks and it's not boosted by Iron Fist. Drain Punch is. And Ice Hammer is just stronger than Ice Punch. You could consider it if you're worried about the mischance, because the mischance is really annoying for a Pokemon you need to sweep on the Trick Room, but it's not bad. The Pokemon is very strong. Hyper Cutter before you Mega Evolve so that you're not getting intimidated. So if the Incineroar switches in and then you Mega, you don't get intimidated, you Drain Punch it. And depending on the build, you might KO it. Next up is the Slowbro, which is one of the Trick Room setters on the team. It's a max HP modest build, but it is very physically defensive. As you can see, it has 16 points of investment, as well as the massive special defense stat that it naturally comes with a couple of points. Also a minus speed nature, so it's actually a quiet, not modest. I misspoke there. It also is running the Cobra Berry, so that it can take those dark type moves a little bit better. With this defense, you can, in that Cobra Berry, you can take a couple of double ups, like if you were to get like Dire Claw and Kata Cleaves, you'd not have any trouble taking those hits. Chilly Reception is a move that allows Slowbro to pivot out and set up the snow, and it's not negative priority. So in Trick Room, if you click Chilly Reception and Slowbro is the slowest thing, it will happen first. So you can use this to like turn off opposing weather to get your Trick Room Sweeper in. It's not as safe because it is a move that happens immediately, but you'll set up the snow, and you will also have the ice type defense boost in snow for your Crabominable, or you could switch in something safe like your King Gambit or Sinister, depending on what's on the field, of course, right? You have to make that assessment for yourself. And then because you have the Incin and the snow boost, you can take physical hits pretty well. And you have the Sinister for healing if you decide to bring those four. Psychic Skull, Trick Room, pretty standard stuff. Regenerator is the ability so that you can take advantage of all the switching your Slowbro will do by getting more health back and setting up Trick Room again later. Incin is kind of standard. Standard in the way that like it just has the standard moveset and the standard like nature, whereas like adamant, not all of them run adamant, but a lot of them do. And this was actually pretty heavily invested in offense to help take advantage of some of that Trick Room stuff. And you want to be able to hit certain Pokemon really hard. So like you want to be able to hit like the fairy types, like Sylveon with Flare Blitz really hard. Obviously Ice Hammer hits them hard too, but when you're playing Trick Room, you need as much offense under Trick Room as possible, and this team already has 2 supports, so I can understand why this was heavily invested, right? Speaking of offense under Trick Room, we have the King Gambit. So the King Gambit is not a minus speed nature, which I can understand. You kind of speed sandwich some of those lower speed Pokemon. 3 attacks, Black Glasses, so no Swords Dance because the Iron Head is really good. The team obviously has like a bit of a fairy weakness without being able to hit them for super effective all the time. So like your fighting type here is weak to fairy. King Gambit is not a resist, but Iron Head will clear out pretty much any fairy type that you run against. A lot of them can't really EV to live Iron Head, and if they do, it'll put them on such low health that like a Sucker Punch or a Mach Punch will probably pick them up anyway. So the fast Pokemon on this team is the Basculegion with the Scarf, very standard stuff. You create these situations where like your opponent is trying so hard to navigate Trick Room, and they may like KO your opponents, and then Basculegion obviously the ultimate insurance, right? You Trick Room, your Trick Room ends, your Basculegion comes in, your Pokemon may have been KO'd, and now Last Dispatch just kind of destroys everything. You can also use it in the front alongside your Trick Room setter to kind of destroy something if possible, something that might be weak to water. You can kind of just one tap it, right? If you run into like Sneasels that don't have any bulk, or like Incineroars that are not like physically defensive, because you're gonna be intimidated. But if they're not super physically defensive, you can probably catch them. So that's what that's for. And the last Pokemon on the team is Sinister. It's an additional Trick Room setter. It's a healer. Grass type coverage as well. I think it's just a good utility mod for the team. This one's a more specially defensive Sinister, which a lot of people do tend to lean towards because it has a high physical defense stat. Some people prefer the Fizz Def Sinister, but on this team, I think the special defense one works. You want to be able to take like those like blizzards and shadow balls, so that because your opponent can cover for your, because both your Trick Room setters are weak to ghost, so you want to be able to cover for those shadow balls, right? So you can take a shadow ball from like Frostlass or from Gengar in most instances, and pick out the partner, get your Trick Room up, and then you can potentially, you know, Machagacha, or you can like switch out into something else, like your King Gambit, for example. Then like parting shot out into your other Trick Room sweeper, which is the Crabominable. I'm talking all over the place, but yeah, that's the team. It is really fun if you can position right. It can be a little bit difficult. Like I said in the intro, you'll get to see that in the battles. But otherwise, let's go ahead and start the match. So this is the Incin plus U game. Once I clear everything, Basket Legion can kind of finish it up. It could just be taunt Whims, can it? But whatever, I can't. Huh? You gonna give me your multi-scale? This doesn't kill. Good damage though. That Incin feels very heavily invested though for that to have done as much as it did. I'll just matcha, like for some health. Protect on your Incin with no perish. Protect on your Incin with no perish. My camera just messed up. Deactivate and activate that. Maybe I could have just redirected this, but like the burn chance is kind of crucial, right? Also, let's find out what kind of Dragonite you are. I assume that you are physical. Getting the health back is nice. Okay, they are physical. Drain Punch here is pretty free. And then go back to the Incin. Let's find out if they're multi-skill or inner focus. I suspect multi-skill. This should be a protect play. They stay in. That is interesting that they stayed in. Because you're Chopple. Oh, you're impish. No, but they're also very invested. So maybe just max HP, max attack. I'm gonna Ice Hammer here. I'll just fake out this slot, see if the Whimsicott comes in. Or not. So we'll kill the Dragonite, which is good. I wonder what their moveset was. I gotta start paying more attention to my Trick Room turns. Because in practice, that got me mad times, the Trick Room turns. Because I don't play Trick Room. I probably said that like 100 times this video. I don't play Trick Room. One turn of Trick Room left. Pokemon in the back that they could potentially have. Lucario, nothing that really threatens me that much. I'll Drain Punch here. Actually, I will Ice Hammer. And I'll Parting. Interesting decision, buddy. Tailwind. Okay, I have this. This game's over. I haven't mapped out. No, I haven't mapped out completely. I don't have to bring in the Basket Legion. Now, the only thing that could get me is if they are taunt on Whims, but like, I don't think they're taunt. And I could cover for that, but like, I don't think I need to with what I have left. Why the switch? Into your Lucario? You're going to give me this? You needed this. Oh, it is taunt. I don't care. I don't care. Don't care one bit. Actually. Don't care one bit. Don't care one bit. Whatever. Don't care one singular bit. Taunt, Tailwind. That's why you switched out turn one. I should have. That's my fault. I should have. I had the information and I didn't apply it correctly. When they switched out on turn one, I knew. I'm gonna switch out to my Incineroar. I'll try and click like Matcha if I need to, but like, it's more so just making sure I can Mach Punch whoever I want in the end game. I'll pick out the Whims and I'll just Mach Punch the Incin and just win. So it's still over, like I said it was, because they were completely pinned. This just made it take a turn or two longer. That's all. But the crab is really strong. You saw what it did to that Lucario, right? Like from full with Mach Punch. Like that's pretty strong. Yeah, that's never gonna land into my guy. Tasmanian devil over there. I could bring out the fish and let them know they never had a chance, but no, they have not earned the right to see my last Pokemon, so they will not get to see it. Protect your Incineroar like a little protector, like an Incineroar protector. Look at this! Look at this! Look at Pop. Who runs Whimsicott when I protect in this format? Like with all the fake out running around, it's kind of insane to me. But hey, people do stuff. Oh, I couldn't even get my last kill. But it's all right. No big deal. We still got the win, which is all that matters. Okay, so this, I kind of want to lead you, and I kind of want to lead you. They don't have a Gambit, so like I kind of want to lead these two. I think, do I want Slowking? I think I do. For like a fire type like switching, funny enough, and a water type switching, and the crab. I'm gonna get Trick Room, but I'm gonna take a second to get there, if that makes sense. Meganium Sinistra. This feels like swap, and fire move me. Swap to Farigiraf. I'm not gonna let them like game me like that. They might just protect. Like I don't care if they do that. Interestante. That they just decided to protect. Are they trick rooming? Matcha Gotcha is crazy. I could just throw chop that spot for free. I have an idea. At least a little bit of an idea. And if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. But I am legitimately like worried about the first draft stopping fake out. But if they're not going to bring it in on this turn now to get a free attack off, then like when do you bring it in, right? And it could be like baiting me, but I need to see what moves they're carrying. If there's like Earth Power, then I can play Gambit a little bit more fast and loose. Yeah, that's to be expected. They didn't redirect, which is really nice for me. This could be a bit annoying. So I have to switch out my Slowking because I need the health. They're -1, and they may be tempted to go for a fairy type move. I'm gonna take the risk here. Let me see something. What do we just max HP once per def, right? Crabominable Mega max HP once per def. Meganium bulky offensive Mega. None of its attacks can actually kill me except Weather Ball, and at -1, Weather Ball can never actually get me. I'm gonna go for it. I could have been like, I could have used Gambit for this, but like, I want to feature the feature guy, right? So why not? And also, Ice Punch, even if it gets Ice Hammer, if it gets redirected, will kill either slot. So it's like fine. They went for, oh, they went for Solar Beam into that slot. That's crazy. That's pretty crazy. They're faster than me, which is to be expected. Please, 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 please. Healthy, 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 healthy. Healthy, 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 healthy. Perfect. So their Mega is down and my Mega is up. Hands in the air. You wave at him like you just don't care. I'm so sorry, y'all. I just had to. He just got them up there chilling. Like his arms don't get tired. They're all heavy at the top. They're all small at the back. Like, it's like holding a baseball bat all day with a 20-pound weight on it. This game is being played a bit slowly by me, but like with the pieces I have to be careful, right? It's free. I have to be very careful with the pieces I have. Yeah, right. I can get this free play rough off. Whiter Mimikyu, dude, come on. Once I clear this Mimikyu out the way, once I clear this Cine, I feel like I'll have a little bit more room to set up my own TR. I think it's just like doing that spread damage, and like with the burn chance and the play rough. Incin probably lives this, apparently. I thought he was gonna go down. Incin is the GOAT, oh my gosh. They are Dark Berry. They should still do a good chunk. Oh yes, the next one will take it out. That's perfect. I'm gonna go for it again, because even if they have like I have a plan. Even if they have what you call it, I don't want to smoke myself. Even if they go for Protect here, it doesn't actually matter to me. Like Shadow Sneak, Protect, I don't care about. Shadow Sneak, I don't care about. I just want to count out the left slot. Come on, just let me count out you. Shadow Claw's fine. That's all fine. A Matcha Miss would be really nice since they landed into both slots every single time. Life Dew doesn't feel like it saves you. Yeah, that was interesting. They could have Basque. They could have Fari. If it's Incin, I don't care though. Like I don't care about any of those three actually. They can't beat Gambit with those. Yeah, they can't beat Gambit with any of this. Unless you're like Sash or Super Bulky. Even if they go for like Aqua Jet here or something like that, I don't actually care. And Shadow Claw shouldn't KO me at -1. Even Aqua Jet into Shadow Claw won't get me. This should kill. Perfect. And Trick Room goes up. Crabominable did its job really well because it got rid of the Meganium, which is kind of all I had to do. Player up, attack, drop. Please drop. Dang. Let's see if they forfeit here or if they just play it out. So I'll Iron Head to kill, and I will Psychic to break disguise. If you click protect, I swear to everything. I swear. Perfect. I haven't shown a still move yet, so that's why they didn't forfeit, because they figured they could still have a chance to win if I only had dark moves. But this is KOs. Good job, us. GG, well played to me and King Gambit and Incineroar and Slow King and Crabominable and Alfio. So that's Alfio as well. Very, very good opponent. Shout out to them. Okay, so I don't know what I'm looking at. Maybe it's some kind of explosion telepathy thing is what I'm gathering. So in order to block that, because I don't want to deal with Torkoal, right? So I should just leave these. Is my best guess. And then I could bring you. And I still do want to use my Crabominable. I just need to get Chili Reception up. So I can parting into Chili, maybe? Or does you want to just finish off with Basque? You know what? Let's just go for Crabominable. He's the feature mod. So Glalie Oranguru seems like exactly what I thought it would be. So that is definitely like telepathy stuff. So they're, oh, I can't fake them out. That's right. Oh, they're not in a focus, so they're definitely telepathy. So I'm just gonna kowtow. There could be a berry, but like I don't actually care that much. I just double it. Like I'm not sure what they can actually do here. Maybe they thought because like there's a lot of new players in this game that like we're all brand new players and we don't know what Glalie does. But like, bro, I know what Glalie does. My Incin is faster. Good. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure my Incin was faster than my Gambit because I want the Incin to proc the Dark Berry. Wait, what? What does this do for you? You see what happens when people's plan A doesn't work, which is explosion into telepathy plus trick room? Their brains make them make plays like that, right? It turns into like mush. Do they have a switch into this? They don't have a good switch into this at all, actually. So I'm just gonna do it again. So the Oranguru will die. I don't care how bulky you are. Throat Chop plus Black Glasses Kowtow will kill that. And it'll destroy anything in that slot dang near. Oh, look. Oh my gosh. They forgot to Mega last turn. So actually, they get to do less damage now because it's a nice type move. Before it was a normal type move. But now it's a nice type move. So now they just lose 2 Pokemon for no reason. Look at this. Ooh, that's actually pretty strong. Pretty strong. That's pretty strong, but not strong enough. What is Glalie's attack stat? I actually don't know. I was talking about like how I know what Glalie does. Oh my gosh, that Pokemon's cooked. Ooh, Citrus Berry. Surely this will save you. Surely this will save you. Glalie, where are you? Mega Glalie is 120. I guess Explosion is pretty strong. It's like 250 base power. Okay, that's stronger than I thought it was. That could have went bad. If they got like a crit, that could have went bad. Let's see what their plan is now. Oh, Cinny. Interesting. If Cinny has Protect, this could be bad, right? But like, oh, I guess I'll just take the free win. We'll see if that one makes the footage because that is like a nothing burger match. But you know what? I need the footage, so whatever. Okay, this is interesting because it could be entrainment stuff, but like, do I actually care that much? Probably not. Does Wave Crash kill Hawlucha? You know what? Nah, we're gonna just play it the straight up way. We're going to redirect. And then I'll finish the game in the end with Basculegion. Or is it King Gambit? They have two fighting types and a fire type. Maybe it's just Basque. Yeah, we'll finish it with Basque. We'll try this. Hawlucha Arcanine. I'm just going to party shot out. Of course. Of course. Of course. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Ladder reset can be a bit awkward, to say the least. Because like, now what, Zuko? Now what, Zuko? You never think these things through. Hawlucha can never beat me. And neither can Arcanine, apparently. I want to cover for a swap to the, what's it called? King Gambit. But I guess the only play they knew was Taunt. Aerial Ace. Burn, 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 burn. Sometimes you just gotta beg a little bit. Brick break Hawlucha. If you're seeing this, I am on vacation, so I wanted to get any footage I could. I would not normally post people clicking brick break assurance, bro. I swear, I kid y'all not, I would not normally. But sometimes, ooh, we took off the taunt. Nice. Altaria. You know what? In case it has Brave Bird, I'm gonna intimidate it because I'm not worried about the King Gambit once I Drain Punch it. Well, I don't want to get hit with oh, like Mega Altaria double edge, right? Yeah, very tight. Got to cover for that. That's right. That was my plan the whole time. But I'll take the hit though, now that it's -1. Did you guys see a Defiant boost or not? I don't think I saw one. Did you see one? I was talking to y'all and not paying attention to the game. Oh, I guess they're not Mega Altaria. I don't think Assurance would have killed me. I'm going to kill this Gambit. Hopefully they're Chople. They're not Chople. I knew I should have faked out that Hawlucha turn 1. I knew I should have. But I was being greedy, being cute. But you know what? The crab gets to beat people up. Extremely effective. Oh my gosh. How many Altarias does this kill? Let's do the calc while they get smoked. Altaria, Abominable, Mega 32, Adamant, Ice Hammer. 375% to 440%. Wow, that's crazy. So that was the team. Those were the matches. Hope you enjoyed them. As you can see, the team can take some maneuvering. It's because it's not like immediately hyper offensive, right? Because all the pieces are a bit slow. But if you can get your stuff in the right position, King Gambit and Crabominable can do a lot of damage on the Trick Room. So let me know if you're going to try the team out yourself. Trick Room is not for everybody. It's definitely not for me usually. Like, I'm not a Trick Room player. I don't like playing against Trick Room. I don't like using Trick Room. But I'll give it a try every once in a while. If there's any other cool Trick Room things you want me to try, you know, link them in the comments. I'll take a look, maybe give you guys a little Trick Room series. If you're seeing this, I'm probably on vacation. I re-recorded this and I wanted to upload it while I was away. So hopefully I have at least 1 or 2 videos in the tuck. Otherwise, I'll see you guys when I come back next week. If I don't see you before then, because I have a video with the tuck. But now I'm just rambling like I do at the end of these videos all the time. So once again, thank you for watching. Click like for your boy. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.